Jesus is Born, the story of Canada's first Christmas carol.
A midsummer morning, and the sun a glitter of gold on the far-spreading St. Lawrence. From beneath the gray rock of Quebec, a small fleet of canoes glides out on the broad, shining river. There, among the bronze-skinned Hurons, his arms swinging his paddle in steady rhythm, sits a man in the jet-black robe of the Jesuit order. For on this July morning, 1626, Father Jean de Brébeuf is setting out to carry the cross into the wilderness of Canada. Against the mighty current of the St. Lawrence, Brébeuf and the Hurons drive their canoes ever onward, up the Ottawa, past the white fury of raging falls and rapids, across to Georgian Bay, through a maze of blue lakes and rivers, and at last, after weeks of toil and danger, to the western shore of the Bay of Penetanguishene. There, in the Indian village of Twas, Father Brébeuf begins the first Jesuit mission in the land of the Hurons. For 23 years, he labors and suffers to bring the light of the faith to these Indian savages. At the end of that time, the crosses of 12 Christian missions are raised among Huronia's white pine forests. But just as the harvest seems richest in promise, a black cloud appears on the horizon. Like a violent whirlwind sweeping all before it, the dreaded Iroquois burst upon the trembling Hurons. One after one, the outlying missions are fired by the Iroquois. The Hurons in hundreds tortured and slaughtered. As the enemy approaches Father Brébeuf's mission, the Hurons beg him to fly to safety. But in this hour of his flock's danger, he refuses to stir. And when the Iroquois break through the wooden palisades, they find him there, comforting the wounded and dying. Tied to a stake by his jeering captors, Brébeuf suffers the cruelest of torments with sublime and unsurpassed fortitude. At last, when his body can endure no more, this noble servant of God wins for all eternity the crown of martyrdom. But the martyrdom of Jean de Brébeuf has not been in vain. His heroic example has continued to inspire Christian missionaries through the course of 3 centuries. Even the words of Brébeuf live on. Among the remnant of Hurons who escaped destruction, there were those who remembered a Christmas carol written by Brébeuf in the Hurons' own language. That carol has been handed down by the Hurons from generation to generation. Canada's first Christmas carol, Jesous Ahatonhia, Jesus is Born. And it came to pass, as the angels were gone away from them into heaven, the shepherds said one to another, Let us now go even unto Bethlehem, and see this thing which is come to pass, which the Lord hath made known unto us. And they came with haste, and found Mary and Joseph, and the babe lying in a manger.
And the babe was found, a ragged robe of ravaged skin, and wrapped in beauty.
when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and are come to worship him.
Wintertime is not so round and fair, as was the ring of glory of our helpless infant there. And peace transported falling down with gifts of hopes and field men. Jesus, your King is born. Jesus is born. In excelsis glory.
Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord.